guys, thanks for stopping by. This is David with Video Income Tips, and today we're just going to look at two simple ways to set up a professional looking YouTube channel background without Photoshop, and we're going to do it using just one photo. Let's first take a look at what not to do and what happens a lot of times when people set up channel backgrounds. Here's a new channel that I just set up, and we'll go to channel settings. And here's where we can set up our background. So we're going to choose a file. I'm going to show you what often happens and what frustrates people. So I'm just going to pick a photo here, and this is at 1200 pixels wide. Okay, so here's a little preview of our channel, and now we have a 1200 pixel wide photo, and looks like it just defaulted to repeat horizontally and vertically, and we can set to no repeat. And you kind of see what happens. We get this kind of boxy, unprofessional look where if we took this on a larger, wider screen, you know, we would really see it where the photo just kind of cuts off here. And depending on what your background color is, it can look really bad. And then of course you could do your repeat horizontally and vertically, and we can see how it just really doesn't look good. So let's start with just taking a look at how to use one image and size the image properly so that you don't get this kind of crappy edge thing happening. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove this. So what we're gonna do here is we're not gonna use Photoshop. You're not gonna have to buy anything. There's a really cool program, maybe you've used it, maybe you haven't, online. It's called Pixlr. So here it is, Pixlr.com. And what we're going to do is there's two different functions. If you already have photos that you want to make look really cool, you can go to the retro vintage effects. What we're going to actually do here is we're just going to use the photo editor, which is kind of a simplified version of Photoshop, but actually works really good. Surprising how good it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to open an image from my computer already on here, and we're going to open that up. And this is a photo just right off of my iPhone 4. And all we're going to do is we're going to resize this image. And we can see right now that the photo down here is sized at 2592 pixels by 1936 pixels. And that's just too big for two reasons. It's unnecessary size for what we need, and two, it's going to be larger than the 1 megabyte limit that YouTube allows you as far as uploading a photo for a background. Okay, so let's just go and resize this, and I'll show you how easy it is to do. So we're just going to go up here to image. Click on that, and image size. Somewhere around 1800 pixels wide is really good to get pretty full screen coverage on most monitors, and that'll take us pretty well under a megabyte depending on the resolution we choose. So just click that, and then we're just going to save it. But we want to go here, and we want to go to File, Save, and I'm just going to save this to my desktop. And we'll call this Mixer Full Width, and we're going to leave this as a JPEG. That's fine. And you can see here it's giving me the size, so I can kind of adjust this to make it larger or smaller. I'm going to take this as close as I can to 1 megabyte. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to click OK on that and save. Okay, now let's go back to our channel background settings, and we're just going to choose that file, Mixer Full Width. Open that. Okay, so now let's just click on editing, and you can see here now we've got kind of a nice full width, full size image. Now I'm going to show you how to use the same image to do a really nice kind of cool effect, and we're going to use Pixlr again to do that. I'm just going to work with this photo. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually take this photo size down. We're going to make this 800 pixels wide. Let's go to image size. We're going to make this 800 now. Okay, now we're going to cut the photo from the background, and we're going to put it on a different layer. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to go up to Edit, and we're going to select All. So this selects the whole photo. We're going to go up to Edit, and we're going to cut. Okay, so it's gone off of our background layer, and then we're just going to paste it, and Pixlr is going to just create another layer for us. Okay, so there it is. So if you're not familiar with how layers work, essentially this layer number 1 is on top of our background layer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back, I'm going to turn off my top layer, go to my background layer, and I already have black selected here, but in Pixlr I could select any colors that I want. And we are going to use black, so I'm just going to leave it as the default here. We're going to go up to our paint bucket tool. I'm just going to paint this layer black. Okay. Now we'll turn our other layer back on. Then we're going to grab what's called the marquee tool. It's right here. Okay. And I'm going to feather. We're going to do a feather of about 80 pixels. And we're going to take our marquee tool, and you're just going to hold down your mouse button, drag it just inside the borders of this whole photo. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure that over here that we have layer number 1 selected, the top layer. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to edit, and we're going to invert the selection. So now it's going to select everything kind of on the outside of our selected area, and we're going to just hit delete. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to just fade this back so that our edges just right around the very edge of our edge is totally black, and we get this kind of nice fade effect here. Essentially, we're done. And we're going to go ahead and save this file. And we're going to save this as, I'm just going to call it Mixer Feather 800 pixels. And we can kind of make this as big as we want because it's going to be under 1 megabyte. Anyway, click OK. Save that to the desktop. And now let's go back to our YouTube channel. Let's choose the file. We do want this to repeat vertically and horizontally. If it was no repeat, we actually wouldn't see it because it's going to be, that image is small enough, it's going to be centered behind our channel information. But what we're going to do here once it's uploaded is we're going to select repeat horizontally and vertically, and then we'll go up here and finish editing, take a look at our channel. Okay, now we get this nice high-techy modern kind of look where it's fading the edges of the photo and then repeating them around our channel information. And there you go. So today we've taken a look at how to use a single photo 2 different ways. Set it up full width as a background to your channel and do this kind of cool horizontal and vertical repeat background deal. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check back often for more tips on how to make your videos and your channel look more professional, get more subscribers, and hopefully make more money on YouTube. So I'm David. I hope to see you on the other side.